want to take a very magical makeup product. Shining like the northern star. I don't know if that's what I meant to say. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is the first makeup tutorial in my brand new series, 12 Looks of Christmas. I'm going to be bringing to you 12 makeup tutorials starting from the 1st of December. I'll be posting a brand new tutorial every single day, and this is the first look in the series. I must be mental doing this. A lot of work goes into creating makeup tutorials, a lot of time, effort and editing, and I'm planning on doing 12 consecutive makeup tutorials. So yes, I might be a little bit crazy, but we're going to enjoy it, and I really enjoyed filming this first one as well. I really wanted to start off with something super sparkly, super Christmassy, and that is why I started off with this gold glam. I am obsessed with how this turned out, and I'm really excited for you to watch this tutorial. So if you want to see how I created this makeup look right here, then please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm just going to give my face a spray with the Garnier Skin Active Rose Soothing Glow Mist. I did all of my skincare earlier, but I just wanted to make sure that my skin is feeling nice and hydrated. So now I'm going to put some primer on before I move on to my eyes. And this is the Bare Minerals Prime Time Foundation Primer. I got this in a glossy box and I've been waiting to use this. And just apply that with my fingers. That is silky smooth. I love these kind of primers. It's going to help blur my pores. Now, as always, I'm going to prep my eye with the P. Louise base. This is in shade 2. I never use another one. I don't see why I would. It works perfectly. So I'm just going to apply that onto my eye area. So I really wanted the first look that I do to be really glam, very Christmassy, very sparkly. Just thought it'd be nice to kick things off with a really glam look. Just blended that all out and it's nice and ready for the shadows to start going on. I'm also very excited to be using this for the first time in a tutorial, but not the first time using it, and that is my iconic London palette that I got in my Glossy Box Advent Calendar. Now, please excuse mine. I managed to smash the mirror in probably about a week of having it, which is probably a record for me actually. But the shadows all work fine. Oh my god, look at that shadow selection. So I'm going to take the shade Ultimate Tan first of all, which is this colour here. Just dip in my Morphe JH32 brush into Ultimate Tan. And this is just going to go all over the eye area as a nice base for the rest of the shadows. You really don't need much of these shadows. They're super pigmented. Okay, so now we have that base down, we're going to go in with a slightly darker colour. And I'm going to be taking Deep Soul, which is this very dark brown one here. And I'm just taking this on my Morphe JH33 brush. And I'm just going to start concentrating that into the outer area. Again, this palette is really pigmented, so you only need a really small amount, as you can see. And I'm just keeping this right in the outer section. And then slowly bringing it just to about halfway. But I don't want to take it any higher than just above my crease. It needs to be high enough that you can see it when I'm looking forward, but not too high. And the same on the other eye. Now I'm going to take that brush that I used initially and Ultimate Tan again, and I'm just going to use that to really softly blend the edges. I don't want to take the colour up too high, but I definitely want it to be a little bit more blended. Just using a really light hand to blend. Now for my favourite bit, we are going to spray the Morphe JH41 brush with some of the Garnier Rose Soothing Facial Mist to make sure that it's wet. I want to take a very magical makeup product, and that magical makeup product is the Peaches Makeup Gatsby Pigment. I've used this before on my channel in tutorials. It is the best gold shimmer I have ever used in my life, like ever. It is incredible, and you'll be able to see once I start applying. I don't think you're ready. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love this pigment so much. I'm just applying that in patting motions. So I'm not dragging it, I'm literally just applying it by tapping. And I'm going to take that to about halfway or just over halfway. And again, just keep patting that pigment down. Oh my goodness, look at that, how stunning. I love this so much. And then we're just going to take Deep Soul again and just put a tiny amount on the brush and start tapping that over where we've just put that glitter. So we just want it to be nice and blended, and by just tapping, I'm using such soft tapping motions, it's going to blend the two together really nicely. We don't want any harsh edges. This for me is like the ultimate just Christmas glam, like brown and gold, just so Christmassy. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to use the Illamasqua liquid liner. I'm just going to concentrate this to the outer edge of the eye. I don't want to take this all the way into the inner corner. I just want to keep this to the outer edge. I really want this pigment to do all the talking for this makeup look. Now for lashes, I'm going to use the Glam with Joe doll lash. I've used these in a tutorial before. I love them so much, and I'm actually reusing these ones. The key to being able to reuse any lashes is making sure that you take off any old glue that's on there. You can peel this off really gently. With most glues, it comes off really easily, and just reapplying. These look like brand new again now I've taken the glue off. And initially I'm just going to pop it on with my fingers and then adjust with tweezers. On my bottom waterline, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild eyeliner pencil. Now, I was going to leave the inner corner without some eyeliner, but I think it'll look a lot nicer if I just put a little bit in to connect the two liners. For foundation, I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Longwear in Barcelona. I'm just going to pop some on the back of my hand and pick it up with this sponge and just start applying that all over my face. This foundation is one of my all-time favourite foundations. Next up is concealer. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camouflage Concealer, and I'm just going to use a small amount of this because it is very bright and a little bit goes a long way. As always, I'm going to start blending that out with my fingers before I go in with a brush or a beauty blender. Told you, a little bit goes a long way. So just going to keep blending that. Want to make sure that it is nice and blended. Now to bake the under eye, I'm going to use the Fenty powder, and this is in shade Butter, and I'm just pinching a powder puff and putting that onto my under eye. So whilst the under eye is baking, we're going to put some shadow on the bottom of the eyes, and I'm going to use Deep Soul, which is that darker brown shade, and I'm just taking this on the Morphe JH39 brush. This brush is super small. I'm going to be really precise. So I'm going to move on to brows whilst I give this a little bit longer. And as always, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I'm sorry, I love it. What do you expect? I don't want to change this product. I'm open to trying new products, but I'm so obsessed with this that I just can't stop using it. I'm going to take off this bake, and I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder, and I'm also going to take this Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to start working that to remove any excess powder. Just dipping back in every so often to the Charlotte Tilbury powder. Now we need some bronze. We need to bring the bronziness back. So I'm just going to take the L'Oreal Infallible foundation stick, and this is in shade 210. I am literally scraping the barrel of this product because I love it so much, and the last couple of times that I've been into anywhere with L'Oreal, like a Boots, they haven't had it, which is slightly concerning because it probably is my all-time favourite contour product. We're going to have a look online. We're going to see. I probably need to just order it online. I take the beauty blender that I've been using and just go over that really quickly just to make sure that everything's nice and blended out. For bronzer, I'm going to take MAC Dark Deep, and this again is, I'm like scraping the barrel of this. You can tell that these are my all-time favourite products. I realise that considering I do makeup tutorials and a makeup artist on YouTube, I should be expanding and trying new products, which I do, but I just always come back to the ones that have like been there since the start. let's get some blush on. So I'm going to use the Beauty Crop Duo Blush that I got in my Glossy Box Advent Calendar, and this is in shade Orion Glow, and I'm just going to take a mixture of both of them, but more so the pinkier side, and I'm just smiling and putting that on the apples of my cheeks. For highlight, I'm going to take the Doll Beauty, and this is Shine Bright, and I'm going to take that on a fan brush. This highlighter is out of this world. Watch this. Ta-da! Shining like the Northern Star. I don't know if that's what I meant to say. And then I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that highlighter and a little brush and put it on the inner corner. Now we're going to need some spray, so I'm going to take the Garnier Rose Soothing Glow Mist again and spray that all over. Sometimes when I'm using this spray on clients, I forget like how many sprays I'm doing and the fact that they start holding their breath. Like, if you're doing your own, you can obviously stop when you feel like you can't breathe, but some people when I'm spraying are like, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgot that you was having to breathe in for me to apply this. So just remember that if you are a makeup artist. For mascara, I'm going to take the Go Big or Go Home Kat Von D mascara, and I'm just going to apply that onto my natural lashes to help connect them with the false lashes, and then on the bottom lash. Next up is one of my all-time favourite lip liners, and that is the Morphe Sweet Tea Lip Liner. So I'm just going to line all of my lips. Can you see why it's my favourite lip liner? Oh, I love it so much. Now I'm going to take another favourite, and this is the Zoeva Pure Lacquer Unrefined Liquid Lipstick. This again is amazing. As you can probably tell, I'm doing a peachy brownie nude lip. But I am going to add a little bit of gloss also. So this is the Kiko Milano 02, and this is an amazing lip gloss. It has gold specks in it. It has gold specks in it. It makes your lips look bigger, luscious, gorgeous, and just sparkly and amazing. And here we have the finished look. This makeup look turned out. As I said in the beginning, I really wanted to do a really glam Christmassy makeup look for my first 12 looks of Christmas, and I'm so glad that I started off with this one. This is my favourite kind of glam. Sparkly with a nude brown glossy lip and just really bronzy, and I just love it so much. In this series of 12 makeup looks though, I'm not just going to be sticking in my comfort zone. I am going to be doing some colourful ones, some more sparkly ones, some matte ones, and also some little bit creative ones, I would say. That's all I'm going to say for now. I'm really disappointed that I'm not going anywhere to basically show this makeup off. I'm just going to be wiping this off and carrying on with my evening basically. The only place I'll be wearing this makeup look to is the kitchen. But if you did enjoy this tutorial and you would like to see the other 11 looks in my 12 looks of Christmas series, please don't forget to subscribe. Please also like this video if you did enjoy it, and leave me a little comment down below. Thank you so much again for watching this video, and I hope to see you here again very, very soon. Thank you.